You guys may have noticed that there's an epidemic that appears to be going on in the anime world, and that is the copying. You know what I'm saying? Let's just plainly say, you know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of anime that have copied each other, some more egregious than others. Black Clover copying Naruto.
Bitch, no, stop lying.
You're filthy.
You're filthy. Get the fuck out of here.
You're
Can't get
filthy.
past the episode
But
6.
anyway, we gotta talk about today. Let's really get into the nitty gritty and talk about why this happens and how it affects shows and if it's getting old. Like, are we tired of it? Isekai. We're looking at you right now. But man, what do y'all think?
That's only I can talk shit on Isekai. That's my job to do today.
A word?
A word?
I'm allowed. I
That's
like
my
it as much
job.
as you, Dylan.
I guess that's fair. You're the closest one, I'd say. But
Hell yeah, respect. Hell yeah.
And even look, right? We've seen recent contributions to this, which I know something Dylan's gonna get into. We can see, you could talk about Kaiju number 8. You could talk about Ninja Kami.
Yeah,
you could talk about many
my-
things that we've seen. You know,
I'm good. Am I good to just start
yeah,
wherever?
go ahead.
I mean, I'll just start with that since that's what you brought up first. That's what I brought up first. So me personally, I haven't seen Kaiju number 8, but I have seen Attack on Titan. Saw that all the way through. Go to the anime. But I've seen some other people on TikTok and other social medias and stuff like that compare Kaiju number 8 in the scenario where the MC can turn into essentially what is the enemy of that anime, the monster that is the enemy of that anime. He has their abilities. So it's another situation where that MC is literally like, oh no, if I can't reveal my powers. If I do, they're going to know I'm a monster. And I saw recently he did end up revealing them. And it's this whole thing where it's like, oh no, how is everybody going to react? Is he an enemy now? Is he an ally? He's been helping us this whole time. It's like a very, very, very similar situation to Attack on Titan. Like I said, I haven't seen Kaiju no 8, but I'm like probably one of the most spoiler exposed people in here. I'm not going to lie. Like I just watched like all the spoilers because I don't care. And so like I've seen stuff on that. Bring it into a conversation of copycats. While it's not as blatant as like another topic we might get into later, which is Ninja Kamui stealing frames from One Piece, from what I've heard. But it's the kind like the copying of a whole trope from that anime. So thoughts from y'all. What do y'all think?
It's crazy to see or crazy to hear Dylan say that, because that, like, I feel like the way that Kaiju had such a chokehold on me, leaving me with cliffhangers, leaving me on the edge of wanting the next episode to just fucking like be out there already. Like, I'm not the only one. There are so many people in the comments of Crunchyroll saying Kaiju number 8, the king of fucking cliffhangers. Like, it just
I've seen
leaves
those
you
memes as well.
leaves you like fucking hungry for more. And then yeah, the memes too. The memes are fucking hilarious. We got to do some of those because that's just fucking funny. But yeah, no. And then, but hearing you compare that main character and his storyline and how he's going about things, and then, obviously there are some major details that in the backstories of each character that aren't the same, but it's like the overall idea of that character is almost like a fucking copy and paste. It's just, it's like, oh, hey, bro, can I copy off your homework? Yeah, sure. Just make sure you change some shit around. Like, brother got the fucking abilities of the kaiju, kept it a secret, but eventually it comes out. I didn't think that they were going to show it that soon. I was really hoping they'd kind of like milk that a little bit. Mm-hmm. But me and Cardiac kind of just came up with the theory, like, oh, I think it should be coming soon, and behold,
I think TK was on that one too, by the way.
Yeah, at TK, we all came up with little things about it, but yeah, like, that's insane to hear. I don't even know how I didn't see that. I feel like I didn't see it in like right away because I was just so invested into the fucking cliffhangers. Like, the cliffhangers had me distracted enough to where I wouldn't notice that this is kind of the same thing as Attack on Titan. So I'm a little bit like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah,
I like Kaiju number 8. I didn't hate Attack on Titan, but I wasn't as invested as I know a lot of people to be. So,
I wonder how you got into it, man. Like, I heard that the story, this guy came into your room and kept bothering you about it.
You know, man, I don't know what you're
I
talking
had
about.
a,
Yeah, man.
I had so you know how Duolingo tells you that your lesson for today is due, and how
Yeah.
it just doesn't stop bothering you. That's
Uh,
really what's going on with me.
Well, what happened? What happened? What happened with that? What's going on?
So I'd be sitting there minding my own business in my dorm
Mhm.
room, and then my door would just magically fling
Wow, what the
open.
heck?
Someone would
That's
just bust
crazy.
through the door and
it's a
Wow.
green
say,
bird.
"Drop
What's through the
everything.
door?
Let's watch some Attack on Titan." And it'd be like a fucking
Wow.
like an Attack on Titan version of a boogie bomb from Fortnite. Just everything is just Attack on Titan now.
Just dancing.
Wow. That's pretty crazy, actually. You know, whoever did that, shout out to them for real. They was
I'm
really
not
kicking with that one.
Stupid ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out your fucking McDonald's ass Wi-Fi with this new limited time offer with 2-for-1 specials of this apple pie.
Anyways,
So
man,
lost.
on the topic of Kaiju number 8, I think that you can definitely see the similarities between it and Attack on Titan. I think Attack on Titan obviously had a good formula for what it was going to be, and that really connect, was able to be used for Kaiju number 8. The only thing is, I don't really mind it in this iteration. I think that there are ways to do it well and ways to do it bad in terms of copy.
Bringing back the pink rib, limited time only. Get 2 for 1.
Got my dick.
I forgot.
But
Okay, I forgot. We can't do that because when we go back and
Oh,
download this, it's gonna line up, and we're just gonna be talking over each other.
all right,
So
we gotta stop doing that. Sorry, cardiac. Sorry,
Sorry,
cardiac.
cardiac.
Sorry, we forgot.
Oh man, yeah, but
Like
yeah.
Alex
So
is backing
basically,
up too for me.
I think the way that Kaiju number 8 was able to handle it and kind of like formulate its world, obviously centered around Kaiju's, etc. And then kind of being able to tell its story, like Ichiban said, with the cliffhangers at the end of every episode, and like continuing to build that up and build up that suspense very, very well. It feels very different to Attack on Titan. You could call it a reskin of Attack on Titan to some degree, but it's definitely different. Like it feels different. The story is different. The storyline itself is not very similar to Attack on Titan. It may seem kind of similar, but
Okay.
I think that
Hmm.
just in terms of what's going on, it is considerably different than like what Attack on Titan was trying to push. And I guess even the message you could say that Attack on Titan kind of had is it's two different things in a way. Type
All right. I see. Alex, do you want to say something before I really like dig into this too? Because I do also want to.
No, you can get it off.
All right. Whoa, pause. What do you mean I can get off? Anyways, so yeah, I think River, I think you're right. It is a reskin, but they do a very good job at making some clear differences. I mean,
Right.
Attack on Titan is like bow and arrow. Well, not bow and arrow, but like they have like more of a medieval sense of things. You know, they're using swords, they're using cannons.
Right.
They don't have all this futuristic tech shit that they're relying on. They don't make weapons out of the enemies, which is what Kaiju number 8 does.
Yeah, it's much more like a modern world for sure.
Yeah, it's like a modernized AOT. Yeah, because like if it was just a blatant carbon copy, I definitely would have noticed that. But they do a good job at not see, and it's like, do I even want to say that they copy now? Like, can we even?
I mean,
say
inspiration.
That?
I mean, is that what you want to go for?
Like this argument that y'all are not argument, but this debate, however you want to put it, that y'all are having right now, is the same way that I am able to watch so many isekais. Like, well, I'll elaborate that on that like later, but like the point that's being made right now is the key reason as to why I can continue. That is why I'm able to watch that genre.
Why you can or can't?
Why I can.
Yeah.
Why I'm continuously able to watch isekais. This argument that you're having right now as to like how you didn't notice that it was a copy of AOT.
There's but like,
or at least heavily influenced by.
But like isekai has gotten to the point where it's being so saturated off of one another that the mass the like just a massive amount of people are affected
why
by
the
it,
one-
and like they can notice.
But that's the thing though. I'm not watching every isekai that comes out. I pick and choose my isekais. That like even at that point, like I
gotta-
hear of other isekais and stuff like that, and I don't watch them because I don't think I'm going to be interested in them.
He's got a certain palette for isekais.
But the ones that I pick and choose, the isekais that I pick and choose to watch, they tend to be ones that like they're at least decent. Like, and even if I noticed similarities to other shows, usually if I've chosen to watch it, there's a reason behind it. Like I was saying like a clip or something like that. And I want to see like it just piqued my interest. A lot of times that's how it goes. But it's the reason I'm able to stay watching them is because I choose my isekais carefully, but also because exactly as the point that's being made right now, they all do it in their own slightly different way.
This guy's like
Whether-
the Gordon Ramsay of isekai.
Deadass.
This guy's like,
But
you present him with an isekai and he's gonna look at you for like 5 seconds and he's gonna be like, this isekai's under fucking cooked.
example
you.
being an isekai I shit on very heavily, Isekai Cheat Magician, one of the most dog shit anime I ever sampled in my entire life.
Oh my god.
Dylan is
Fucking
truly the Joey.
That's
disgusting.
Isekai.
I never want to watch it. I never want to watch
Ladies and
it.
gentlemen, coming straight from the mouth of the isekai god.
I never want to
Mr.
watch it,
Undercooked.
dude. I
you
watched
saying-
maybe 10 to 15 minutes of this Isekai episode 1, and it is fucking terrible, and I'm not watching it ever.
So
Cardiac
from what Cardiac is saying, does that make Dylan the glizzy gobbler of Isekai?
He said you're
Yeah.
the Joey Chestnut of isekai.
Oh, that Joey Chestnut.
Hey, hot dogs are good, bro. I don't know what to say. You put some sauce on it?
He's the king of isekai. Damn, that flows off the tongue a little bit. That's a raw ass title. The king of isekai. God
All right,
damn.
I'll put it on there. I got
Someone
you. I'm
called me
switching
the
it
Flow
up now.
King.
All right.
Oh, shut
Anyways.
Ha
Mute this man.
There you
Boo
go.
this
I
man.
changed
Nah,
it up.
but I mean,
Damn.
isekai. Damn, dude, because it sucks to see that it is a reskin, but then that makes you appreciate everything that they've done behind Kaiju number 8 just a little bit more, because even though it is a reskin, you don't see that almost.
It's not as prevalent.
Yeah, like you almost don't see that. But then again, it's like, okay, compare like isekai to other isekai. It's blatantly obvious that there's a formula being played there, right? I mean, if it starts off with a truck hitting somebody, then you can pretty much guess how the rest of the isekai is gonna go.
Yeah.
So
fair.
then there's that. But I don't see a lot of anime out there that are like reskinning Attack on Titan.
See, yes. I mean, there are
That's
others.
because Attack on Titan isn't a genre.
True, but I mean,
Isekai is.
but okay, but then
It's a whole
we had,
concept
There's also
behind the death and
different-
then
there's
rebirth
also-
into a new world.
But there's also different.
You're
isekai,
You're
right?
comparing there being like there haven't been there. There's a lot of isekai. Yes, there's a lot of death and then rebirth isekai because that's what a fucking isekai is.
Like,
and
oh,
and it's
the
essentially. But Attack on being something being Attack on. Wow, something being a copy of Attack on Titan is not a genre. So yeah, it's not going to happen as many times.
Like, I mean, there are definitely for example, this one popped up when I searched it. Then, if you remember, we started Kabanari, the Iron Fortress.
Kabanari of Iron Fortress, yeah.
Pretty similar to Attack on Titan. Pretty similar.
Less mechy,
you
but
know.
I think so. Yeah, I can see where you're coming off with that.
People say Guilty Crown. I haven't seen it, but I don't know if anyone here has. So Seraph of the End. You know what I'm saying? This one called God Eater. This one called Aijin Tokyo Ghoul. They say, which I don't
Pushing
really
it
see that
there.
one. Black Bullet. I don't know what the fuck that is, but shit. I mean, there's definitely anime that have kind of gone off. You know, Attack on Titan to for sure. I mean, I do think that maybe. I mean, I don't know if there's like a direct, copy paste for a lot of these isekai. I mean, people could go back to SAO. I think SAO is a good one to kind of go from. I think a lot of the tropes SAO have been used in other isekai.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is the one that did it. Where it's like,
Shout
okay,
out
copying this, we're
SAO.
copying this.
Forever in my heart. No longer top 10 though, but forever in my
Not
heart.
top 10.
No, I forgot to make that. I forgot to make that official. Yeah, SAO has fallen from the ranks. It's been
SAO is no longer top 10. Are you shitting me?
I'm dead serious. I have my figurines. Yes, I love them. I
Bro, what
love the
the fuck?
anime, but I have been watching
Nah.
too much other anime that's just too
You know what you
like,
got to do now, Alex. You
good.
know what he has to do now, Alex.
Watch Monster.
He
no, I don't. I won't watch that one. I won't watch it. This is like when I moved on from hyping up Daily Life of the Immortal King, bro. This is like when I officially moved on.
All right, so
Where's
because
Where's the
Sword
sad part?
Art,
Where's the damn
ladies
sad
and
part? Where's the
gentlemen,
violin?
moment of silence.
Rest in peace, SA. That's
Dylan
wild. Y'all are wild for this
Dylan
shit.
son, your lack of faith in Sword Art Online has now bought you a new destiny. With this new path, you must take the figurines that relate to Sword Art Online
No,
on your shelf and destroy them.
I'm not doing that.
It's not even in your top 10 no more.
Not doing it.
I bet it's not even top 20.
It's still. I would say it's probably still top 20, but
He's lying. You had to think about it.
It was a lie. It was all a lie.
Either sell your
wild.
figurines or you gotta destroy them.
no.
We
You
don't
have
deserve another
betrayed-
panel
I
at
like
DreamCon. It was all a lie.
It was all a lie.
like them.
Play the panel. It was all a lie.
What do you mean? People grow.
I'm done
People grow.
with this
People
bit.
watch.
You
Free Run
were
and they
supposed
grow.
to.
People watch Free Run and then they grow, and they move on from SA.
Damn, he said I'm a big boy now.
Oh yeah.
Big boy now.
I'm a big boy,
Spoiler:
guys.
Free Run's won, bro. Free Run's won. Spoiler.
One.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
Fuck everything
did
else.
somebody say elf supremacy?
Fuck everything else.
You have
Run's
Free Run
number
at
one.
number
Can
one
it be,
of
yo?
all time?
Yeah,
River.
of my favorite. For sure.
River.
What?
That's crazy.
Fuck the
That is
nostalgia of the old days, bro. Free
From
Run's all
SAO
we
to
need.
Free Run is an interesting transition.
That's a jump.
That's cardiac spam question. Free Run at one is very unexpected, but I respect it.
I grew so much as a person watching anime from Free Run.
Okay, I think what
like-
we
So
Can we believe it?
are you gonna start
Yeah.
watching anime again? Is that what's about to happen? Like
slowly, I think I'm getting back into it. I think that's what's happening. Slowly but surely, like I'm having,
yeah, I
because
forgot you
I'm
did
telling
say
you,
that.
River, I'm having days where I'm playing video games and I just I get so bored of the game and I'm just gonna go watch some anime, see what I got. And so I slowly starting to watch a little bits of anime and stuff like that. And I feel like that really all started from Free Run. I'm not gonna lie, I give that show the credit for sure.
Damn.
Got me back into it.
He said.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Like with Storia this season, the one episode 2 came out yesterday and shit, and that's another one that's just flat out fantasy, right? It's not an isekai, it's nothing like that. It's just a fantasy anime, with a dungeon system kind of that's touched on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Pause. But it's wild. But yeah, I think it's slowly getting me back into anime. I think this one is definitely a lot less. It's nowhere near the level of Free Run. I'm comparing two totally different calibers of shows. But what I'll say for this one is that the animation is. I'm very much enjoying the animation for the show that I'm watching now.
There you
But
go.
that's a conversation for a later. day.
You're comparing rocks to sandals, but yeah.
Essentially.
I guess just to carry on real quick with the isekai thing. I think
Yeah.
that we see so many isekai every single season now. But I'm literally just going through this.
There's always
season.
at least
I literally just wanted to double check, right? Isekai Shikaku, failure fame. I became the strongest. Not whatever the fuck, right? And then you got the strongest magician of Demon Lord's army. Then you got I parry everything. All these.
That's one that I've heard of. I parry
Osan
everything was one
newbie
that-
adventurer. I'm telling you, why does no one remember me in this world? I'm telling you, all these are very similar. And you can pretty much tell because you can tell they're all gonna have some girls, and these girls probably one of them's gonna have
Yeah.
white hair, one of them's gonna be blonde, some other shit, right?
Mhm.
Saying that they're gonna have
And
white
then-
hair is fucking hilarious because they usually do.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then what?
they usually have to stand out somehow, or else why would they be in?
Right. No, you're right.
But no,
And
you're
then can
not
we all-
wrong.
Can we all say it together? What the main character's hair color is going to be? All on one. 3, 2, 1. Black.
Blonde.
I was
don't
gonna
know,
say
fucking-
red.
I was gonna say blonde.
Okay,
bro.
well, you know what? I mean,
No.
y'all just didn't get the vision. That's okay.
I don't get that, bro. Because the dude,
They're all
I
all
parry
the main
everything
characters
to
have black
blonde.
hair. They have black hair.
What are you trying to say,
Very-
bro? Hey,
I'm
hold
very-
on. River,
No.
I don't like how you're saying the word black. Okay, you need to fucking chill.
Oh my god.
I mean, all the ones I just named, all the main characters have black hair. No cap. That's right. Okay. We're being unserious. We're being
I don't know what's
unserious.
going on, bro.
We're not
Yeah,
being serious.
I mean,
right now.
yeah.
I gotta see
I'm
what's
not
going
even
on.
joking. All 6 of those I named, the main character, each one has black hair. I'm not even joking.
Okay, so I haven't seen most of those, but tell me if I'm wrong. The main character finds somebody that believes in them.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
They're probably overpowered too.
They probably
Usually lightly romantically interested as well.
and it becomes a will they won't they thing.
Yep.
And
Bro,
then
I'm looking at myself on camera. I'm kind of looking cute right now. I'm not gonna lie.
This is
Yo,
this
what's
is a
up?
this is a pattern that I've seen many times continue.
let me see.
But you're
And then they-
spoiling.
and they-
You're
third,
spoiling.
more-
They find a third, and the third is one of 2 people, right? It is a girl
They get a
who
harem.
will be slightly less attractive, but still attractive, but not as attractive as the first
Good.
girl. And that girl will also be slightly somehow romantically interested in the guy, but the guy
Good.
will either 1 have no clue or 2 not care, right? Or it's a guy who's gonna be like a rambunctious bro dude and like hype him up or shit like that.
I don't know. I feel like this shit's getting out of hand, and we the people need to just come together and.
Like, bro, you can't tell me I got isekai as a
Filtering the
vending
isekai
machine.
that are allowed to be presented to the public.
There's a toilet isekai, but come on, bro. Like, what are we
Oh, yeah,
doing,
no, it's
bro?
bad.
This is turning into like when the fucking when what's it called? The Pokemon designers start getting lazy. They start making Pokemon out of anything.
Yeah, they're stupid as
There's
fuck.
literally isekai called Isekai No Toilet, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that.
There's a vending machine isekai, bro. Like, I don't even, bro. Like,
Spider isekai.
there's a pig. There's a pig isekai.
There's a. Oh, okay. So I get it. Okay, hold on. They're like starting to attack all of the things that you hear in an old McDonald's song.
Oh, McDonald's.
Okay.
Isn't there a
All
spider
right.
isekai?
There is a farm isekai too.
Okay, that makes no. How? What the fuck is that?
Well, not like they got turned
Well,
into a farm.
What would
They're
the
just
show
on
even
a
consist
farm.
of?
As
They're just, like,
you,
on
at
a
the
farm.
point, you've made a very fair point, which is the isekai as a genre is
Farming
very
life in another
oversaturated. There's a lot of isekai out, and not all of them can be good, right? I get that. One thing that, like, the other thing that I see a lot of though, that I feel like is becoming more prevalent even outside of isekai, is their like OP main characters. Like, I see OP
no.
main characters fucking everywhere, dude. Like, it's in almost every anime. Like, it's at least an action one. If it's got action, there's an OP main character. Like, you very rarely find a main character who isn't. And if you do, it's usually because he is special in some other way or some shit like that. Like, he's got some other cracked ability that makes him
or-
overpowered in a sub-normal way.
He's ass, and they're gonna make him OP later on.
Yes,
Hold on,
or
hold on.
he's ass and he has other OP people carry him.
That's true too. Yeah.
And then it's just not OP main character, but OP everybody else. But that's not OP main character. I'm talking about OP main characters. There's too many.
I do want to say that when we talk about OP main characters, the one thing that comes to mind is One Punch Man.
Yep.
One punch.
Always.
And I feel like from that point on, OP main characters started sprouting up left and right.
Yeah.
So, Saitama, you ruined it for everybody.
Damn it, Saitama.
But
Hmm?
the difference is he's not like he's the original, so you can't hate the original. You just hate all the copies.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like that's why and I feel like that's why isekais get a lot of hate is because that's where you see the most OP character
True.
copies. Like that's the genre that is
Kirito.
saturated the most heavily with them.
Okay,
there's
but
still
no,
stuff
you can't say
outside of
Kirito.
it.
Kirito clones. Kirito clones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But like there's even outside of it, outside of isekai, like my favorite anime that did it right, Frieren. Frieren's OP as fuck. But they did that shit so right. So I can't
They
even be
explained
mad.
her power. They didn't just like
There's a reason and everything.
yeah.
But
I feel like
I will say, if we're going there, a lot of isekais try and have a reason. It's just whether or not the reason is good enough as to why they're OP.
you're absolutely right.
Alex, what do you think of OP main characters and them being copied? What do you think about that?
If that happens, I usually stop watching the anime and I usually get bored. Because you know what a Mary Sue is by any chance?
I'm looking.
No.
I'm looking.
I don't even know.
I'm looking it up.
It's a saying for a character that's written to have like what do you call it? A bunch of
failed
powers.
English class.
Of course. we'll teach you some English, all right? Ichiban. You're pretty smart. You'll catch on. It's a character who just tends to never have any faults. Already has like all these powers. As overall an OP character in general. So with those characters being OP and having everything done on the first try, the story is never that good. Does anybody have a character that comes to mind that's OP and then you just found out that you just found them like really boring afterwards because they don't have any struggles, any complications, something that people. If you say Asta, I'm gonna punch you. That's like stupid face.
No way.
Look at his stupid face.
I can't think of any, but there's definitely like a ton out there.
Yeah, because here's the thing: like the ones that I watch that are overpowered, I tend to like the anime, so I don't have like I don't get mad, I don't get bored because they become overpowered or something like that. That's usually the premise. So like I don't know, I just can't relate to that. I can't give a solid answer to that question.
I mean, maybe one that kind of comes to mind could maybe be Deku to some degree.
Deku, not really.
I agree
To some degree, but that's just because
I
you
gave
could
up on my hero.
argue like Saitama, but really not like he's still interesting in other ways.
He has a struggle trying to be a regular hero because he does one punch. But the thing is, you have the different aspects. Like, yeah, his struggle is that I want to be a regular hero to fight, like, actual fight somebody instead of one punching one person. But you got to think of as an OP character that doesn't have any faults, gets whatever they want on the first try.
Oh, I got you. I know exactly which one. The fucking Demon King from. Fuck, what is it called? That one Demon Lord anime. I got
Overlord? Demon King Academy?
Yeah, Demon King Academy. That one.
What about it? Because I like that anime.
I know you do, but I'm gonna say that the main character has it easy.
He's so cracked. I'm not gonna lie.
He is
really
cracked.
Is.
Look, okay, season 1 was phenomenal.
He's fucking wild.
Season 1. Did you just get up and leave?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Probably got something going on.
So season 1 was phenomenal, but that was because he was going against like the entirety of the school, everything that they believed in.
Yeah.
Convincing them that their history has been altered and that everything they believe in is a lie.
Yes.
That was his challenge. He got over all of that in one season.
He did in one season,
12 episodes.
But he did it in a really cool way. I liked how he did it.
Actually, let me see. Hold on. Demon. How many episodes is that one?
Because he literally played everybody. Everybody thought there was a plan going against him the whole time, but in reality, he was conducting this plan the whole.
My bad. Not he didn't overthrow the entirety of the government in 12 episodes. It was 13 episodes. But the thing is, I feel like they overcomplicated the story behind all that, and like it started to get not confusing but boring because it was like, oh, so he just knows everything and can predict history like 1,000 years from now and just like get out of
Yeah, that
anything
shit's
with
crazy.
like, bro, like he can literally rewrite the
I
laws
know.
of magic himself.
Dude, he did that shit. That
That's
shit was so
like
crazy.
it at some point too, because like I know he was supposed to be in season 2. He started to get tested by like the spirits of some grand mystical ancient magic, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I finessed them." How the fuck are you kidding me, bro? There's
He finesses
nothing.
everybody.
There's no challenge that this man can face and like flinch about. And like
Yeah.
I stopped watching it. I had to because I was like, this is boring. Because like there's no excitement. You already know he's gonna win, bro.
Yeah.
You already know he's gonna win. They're like,
See, OP main characters done right, right? So, and this is by my definition, which is skewed due to isekai. But the show that I'm about to say that isn't even an isekai. I did mention it earlier, but I think it was pre-pod that I mentioned it or something like that. But the concept for why the irregular Magic High School's main character is overpowered is by far one of my favorite like ways to play the OP main character card, where he's actually dog shit at like literally everything everybody else is good at, but because he's good with one aspect of the world that he can then exploit, he is just cracked beyond belief because he's got a better understanding of what everybody uses. And the way, and that's like a very brief and light explanation of that, but the way that they do it in that anime and the way that they make him overpowered is fucking awesome, and I love how they did it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, there's definitely ways of doing it. I mean, to some degree, you could argue certain shonen protagonists. I know Cardiac said Natsu would apply. I think you could argue.
Natsu.
You know, I mean, like people like a Ichigo, people like a Naruto, a Luffy, right? Now, granted, right, I don't think they apply to the degree Alex is saying, but in terms like, okay, like realistically, they probably gonna get a power up, they probably gonna beat the villain. We really kind of know that. I mean, that's not exactly what he's saying, but I do think that like some of these battle shonen characters would have that. I would assume Cardiac in terms of Natsu would probably be the biggest thing of that because the power of friendship, from what I've heard, is very, very prevalent in that one. Also, Asta, I'm sure would apply.
I do want to talk about you bringing the irregular of Magic High School again, because even though he's OP in one aspect, like you said, he's dog shit and everything else. That's where it's balanced, because the backstory in him at least is interesting.
Yeah, he's essentially like borderline a human weapon. That's all he is.
Yeah, no, they
made for one purpose,
bro. The only thing that they left him was the ability to just murder anyone in that anime using extremely difficult calculations. So one, he's not a god. He can still die.
He's been hurt, but like
Yeah,
he's also he's cracked in other way because
he's been hurt. And then like the other thing though is like they only left him with the only piece of him that remained was like the love for his sister. Everything else is gone. Yeah. Everything else is gone. This man cannot feel happiness. This man doesn't get sad. He doesn't get angry. He only acts out in the benefit of, okay, I'm gonna protect my family member, and this is how I'm gonna do it. If anybody gets in my way, they're going to disappear into ashes. Like he's just gonna Thanos them.
Yeah. Which is correct. He's awesome for that.
So it's like
which would be awesome if his sister wasn't weird.
Wait, but then, bro, could you say that that's a reskin of like Killua and his sister?
No, because there was no undertones like that in Hunter x Hunter.
Not even close.
No, fuck the undertones. I know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna let you. No, I'm saying like Killua acts only in the benefit of his sister.
Cap. For that final season.
Okay.
For that final season, yeah. For that final arc, yeah. But for
You
the
get to know
entirety
way
of
more
Hunter x
earlier.
Hunter. Yeah, for the entirety of Hunter x Hunter, he was basically just there for Gon.
He was there for Gon. Yeah, you're right. Fuck. I think I'm only thinking about the
Final arc.
yeah,
Yes.
that last arc.
Yep. I get what you're saying though. I can see where you make the comparison, but yeah, it's
Reach
literally it's in this situation, it's his only focus. The
What'd
only
you say,
reason.
bitch?
I said Reachabond.
Okay. All right.
Because you're reaching.
All right. I'm gonna start talking about McDonald's again if you don't chill, Mister.
But
Bring back the McRib head ass.
Oh my God.
yeah. But I still think a regular knocked it out of the park. Just to sum up us talking about that show.
Yeah.
They
Now-
did good with the aspects that they needed to do good with, but they're just the only lacking portion is that one thing. It's like season 1 Mushoku essentially, but it's one flaw is a different flaw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. That's actually a good point. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't necessarily. Yeah. I mean, Mushoku in general, I guess has. Man, but Mushoku pissed me off, bro. We don't gotta talk about Mushoku.
Good, because I don't want to talk about Mushoku anyway.
You should watch it though. It's good.
I don't even
I'm
know
not
how to
gonna watch
spell
it.
Mushoku.
Man, like I feel
not
like
right now, at
you'll
least.
like it, like you would.
Maybe.
Oh, she not even
But-
in that shit at all, bro.
Yeah, she may not be in that shit at all, but she's a terrible thought in my mind, and so I can't watch that show and not think about how much of a bitch she is. But I'm starting to get to the point where I might be able to watch it because she was always the side bitch anyway. She wasn't the main hoe.
Who are you talking about
She
again?
was always the side bitch.
Who are you talking
It's talking
about?
about Aries, bro.
Yeah.
No, Cardiac, I'm just mad at the same thing.
Dude,
That's all.
always the side
It's the
bitch,
same
bro.
thing.
I need to remember that she
What are you so
wasn't
pressed about?
she wasn't there in the beginning, and she doesn't deserve to be in there in the beginning.
Outside of Isekai, I do think that there are other, copies we see in anime. Obviously, we already talked about a shonen in terms of Kaiju, copy another shonen in terms of Attack on Titan. I do think the battle shonen copy formula is another thing we cannot not discuss, right? I mean, obviously, Black Clover, reskinning Naruto.
Get it in there one more time for the
Oh
people, River.
my
Get it in there one more
Black
time for the
Clover,
people.
reskinning Naruto.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
Remember, can you do me a favor and get your foot out of your mouth, please?
Hold on.
Take my
let me-
dick out of your mouth. How about that?
How about you get your dick, my dick?
No,
Oh,
make it weird.
I don't like
Make it
where this is
weird.
going. I don't like where this is going.
How about you get Oz's dick out of your mouth?
I don't
Alright, you're making
Wow.
it weird.
I don't know
I
where you got
fumbled
that idea.
one. It's
but-
okay though. Anyway.
Jesus.
Anyways, yeah, in terms of the shonen, the battle shonen copy, formula, that there are like, a lot of things stem back from DBZ, but then DBZ, kind of comes off of like Fist from the North Star and other things that were before it, Yu Hakusho, around that time, and stuff like that, get inspiration. I think that each shonen we see now, My Heroes of the World, your Demon Slayers, your Jujutsu Kaisens of the world, there's a lot of copying going on there as well. I don't think we can ignore that does not happen. I mean, a lot of that kind of people have obviously talked about a lot. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it doesn't get talked about a lot. But it isn't just isekai. Isekai may be more blatant, right? They're like, they don't give a fuck in terms of isekai. They just gonna do it, right? Who would you all point to as the originator of all these copycat formulas in their respective genres? The originator? I think Goku in terms of battle shonen would probably take it. To me, SAO in terms of isekai. What do y'all think, though?
Let's see. Hold on.
I mean, there's obviously other anime genres that we could discuss here. Yeah, y'all could just talk about the shonen too first if you want, and think about the other one part later. I think the last original anime was My Hero Academia. Horikoshi revolutionized that, bro. Urzi, you don't mean that. You're not serious.
I feel like it's tough to say that SAO, for me, personally, for me, is like the progenitor of all isekai because they in a sense, they never, for me, like the death part of isekai is very important. Uh,
Very important.
shut the fuck up.
Yes, I can hear you now.
So the fact that like he never died, he was just really into a game is just like, for me, I'm just like, like I get where they say it's isekai because it's another world, like essentially, but it's tough. It's tough for me to be like, oh, SAO started it for all isekai. Like I can't put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I gotta. No, I wouldn't say. Yeah, I wouldn't say SAO either. As much as I would want to agree that and say that it was SAO, but I don't know. I just there's definitely something before that that had me like, okay, yeah, I could agree that this isekai is what does it for. I'm trying to go back on my Crunchyroll and see which one it was.
Oh, people. Okay, a lot of people are saying that. I saw someone say that Mushoku Tensei was actually copied by many isekai because Mushoku Tensei, y'all would say it does when it comes out. The light novel, the first light novel I believe came out hellas ago. So like,
Yeah, I'm trying to find an isekai that I remember, but I can't.
I find it hard to point to one because I've watched a lot, and I've watched a lot of semi-recent ones. I never really watched old isekai or anything like that. I don't know the OG isekai. For me, I find it hard to slot SAO in that. Like that's probably the oldest isekai I've watched, but for me, it's hard to slot SAO there just for personal reasons. Ouch.
mhm.
I mean, the only other thing I can think of is Overlord.
It's overpowered. Yeah, Overlord. So yeah, that fucking character is
Yeah, that's
overpowered.
the only other one that I can think of.
I mean, people do say Mushoku.
When did that come out?
People do say Mushoku.
Overlord came out
3, 4
in 2015.
2015.
That was
Damn, it's been out for a
after
while.
Like it's almost out. It's almost been out for 10 years.
Yeah.
But I would say, because like if not Sword Art, because I understand what you're saying, Dylan, then I would definitely say Overlord, unless you really want to go further back than that. But then at that point, it's like I wouldn't even remember.
Yeah.
But I know I've seen Isekai before 2015, which is why I'm like, I don't know what I'm having like a brain fart here. But for all intents and purposes, I'm just gonna say Overlord. Because you have the
I feel
OP
like that'd
main
be a better
character.
fit. I feel like that'd be a better fit for
You-
progenitor of like isekais.
Yeah, you have the OP main character. He's he becomes a part of another world.
Fully, he's
Yeah.
not. There's no option of going back. He's
Right.
Or is it say ReZero?
Yeah. ReZero, I thought about that too, but the main character's not OP.
And I also don't
Sure.
like ReZero personally. It's okay, but it's not like you won't see me hyping ReZero up. It's
No,
just too repetitive.
I'll hype up ReZero, but it's just like it's not an isekai that would generally
Represent the isekai genre.
yeah, because like that shit's just a mind fuck in and of itself. Which is why I understand why Dylan wouldn't like it. So it's like
Hey, I watched Ava. That was enough of a mind fuck for me. That was the first
okay, but
anime
I'm
I ever
saying
watched.
ReZero gets okay. All right, I'm not gonna battle the king of isekai here about what's fucked up or not, because some shit definitely goes down in both of those. Let me see. It's the first isekai I can think of that has a looser MC.
But he's not OP.
Yeah, he's not OP. Well, see, but it's like, what do you consider overpowered? Because if he
He's
knows
OP
what people are
as
gonna
the
say and
keeps
do,
resetting.
yeah, that might. But then he goes through like so much pain and torture, like,
Yeah, that
and he
doesn't seem OP to
expresses
me.
that in the anime.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
I
can
get he
literally
can literally
respawn.
respawn, but like he literally loses his mind at some point in the anime. Like he goes insane, he goes mad, and it's like so tough to watch. Like I was
Yeah,
like, damn.
I could never call it fucking Carboy a fucking OP character ever.
And on top of that, I think like I was like, holy crap, this is actually insane. I saw what was it? Steins Gate. Steins Gate had a few moments where it was like a mind fuck, but this tops that. ReZero tops that. And then that one guy who like also that one terrorist magician guy literally told the main character, he's like, your madness isn't shit. He's like, you're just pretending to be insane. I was like, no way he just told him that. Holy crap. He got to the point where he became like, I don't even want to spoil it. I can't. I can't, bro. You just have to watch it. It's intense. It gets really intense. But yeah, Overlord is my lock in. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, I think that's not a bad show. I mean, I haven't seen it. I mean, I don't know. For me, for some reason, like I just always kind of hear SAO. But I mean, then in terms of everything, I mean, there's always some. I mean, obviously stuff with, yeah, like sorry, is Yu Hakusho the first isekai? Nah, because he didn't go to another world, so it's not. I mean, I wouldn't count really. He just kind of got revived ish, kind of. I don't know.
Because then if you say that, then Dragon Ball is technically an isekai. Because he goes to another world. And he becomes OP. What? Dragon Ball technically an isekai?
Now,
let's talk about it.
I think not, because whenever the term in isekai, whenever they say to another world, is very. I feel like the world term is meant to be universe. Yeah. Yes, a world term is a different universe.
But now they can jump universes. Dragon Ball technically an isekai. Let's talk about it. Oh my god, they broke the fourth wall.
Next time on Dragon Ball,
it's real. Dragon Ball is real, guys. We're just not there.
We're not in the right universe.
We're not invited.
Goku doesn't think that we're strong enough.
Right.
All right. Well, I guess one question that would have to be asked then is like, what do we feel like stands out? You know what I'm saying, in terms of all these anime copying each other. What's the difference that truly stands out? I know I have my answer. I think I know what Dylan's thinking. But what do you guys all think?
So for me, so here's something that I kind of want to that pops into my mind when that question's posed, because before this, me, you, and one other person, we were in a Discord call right before this, and he had asked me, he was like, "What makes you want to watch anime?" And when he asked that, like, I had no answer. Also, shout out, join the Discord in description.
Yes, sir. Join them.
But if you want to see talks like this, but
hell yeah.
I like. He asked me like why I watch anime, like what do I want to see when I watch anime, and I don't know, because I don't think about that. When you ask me what stands out in the anime, for me, it just has to align with like what I want at the time. Like it's there are anime that probably would have stood out to me if I felt a certain way at that point in time. Otherwise, that anime like just went on the ranger like it did. But like for me, like I mean, it's got to be in like my favorite settings, bro. Like if I notice some fantasy shit, it's gonna stand out to me. I'm gonna see magic over science. Like for example, like y'all recommend Steins Gate and stuff like that, and that's more about like time travel and science and it's like sci-fi and shit like that, right? Sci-fi doesn't stand out to me that much. It's almost always more fantasy. Like I'm gonna see fantasy genre stuff before I'm gonna see other stuff in action.
Fair.
So if it doesn't have a fantasy like aspect to it, it's not going to stand out to me most times.
Fair enough.
What are your thoughts about Dr. Stone?
I've heard of it. I've heard the concept. I don't know if it's something I feel like watching. I feel like it's too like I don't know. I don't feel like it's something I'd be interested in.
All right, folks, you heard it here first. The king of isekai does not approve of Dr. Stone.
That is, I didn't say do not approve of it. It's just something that would not interest me. I don't think it does. The premise behind it of being reset to the fucking Stone Age essentially. Like, I don't like the concept.
Is
me personally.
Dr. Stone an isekai? Okay, I get that they're
No.
not sent to another universe, but it's also like.
What about you? What stands out?
To me?
How you find an anime show with your elitist taste? What stands out?
Oh my
How do
god.
you feel?
Calling it elitist is crazy.
How do you filter all these so-called garbage anime away from your eyesight to watch these perfect anime?
This is crazy. I think what really will always stand out is always going to be the story to some degree, right? I feel as though it's kind of like when you see something that can like really pull you in to some degree, whether it's for the characters, whether it's for the plot, whether it's for the introspectiveness it can have, the thought provokingness it can have, whether it's just being damn good of a thriller, or just having interesting points in general to the story, good animation, whatever it may be. But I feel like that is what can set things apart. And you may be saying, okay, it's a super duper generic thing to say, right? But I do think that's what everyone kind of has with anime is, whatever pulls you in. Everyone has something different. For me, it's more story. For me, it's more plot. For me, it's something that can keep me at the edge of my seat, or that can really just make me think, or really, really keep me engaged throughout it, right? In terms of just having, the good characters, good interactions, a good story, a good plot. That's what's really getting me going. I think that's what makes certain anime that stand out to me stand out above the others. Because maybe they're not relying on these tropes. They're not relying on copying to some degree or getting inspiration from these other stories. They're trying to, broaden their horizons or do other things, have other themes and shit.
Okay. So you think you're better than everybody? Okay, cool.
Yeah, so he thinks he's better than everybody else, essentially.
I think we can hear him loud and clear, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what we got from that.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we've come to a verdict, and we find guilty River the Flow God guilty of being a narcissistic piece of human trash. No, I'm just playing.
He's also vegan, guys. He automatically thinks he's better than everyone.
How do I filter anime? All right, so I'm gonna be honest with everybody, and you can clip it if you want. I literally judge by the picture of the cover. I'm not even joking.
That's fair.
Not even joking. Like, if I don't like
picture of the cover and the title.
If I don't like, not even the well, do I? No, I can't read, so not even the title. It's just the picture. Literally, if I don't like how the picture looks, then I'm not gonna watch it. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, everybody. So it better,
I mean, if you're gonna do it like that, you're gonna do it like that,
And also, sometimes, like, if I'm really feeling it, I'll take a recommendation from somebody, and I'll be like, I'll give it a chance. I usually don't, but I'll give it a chance. And I'm like, hey, if this person likes it, and I like this person, it can't all be bad. But if I end up not liking it, I probably won't ever take the recommendation ever again.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck you, River.
Well, fuck you.
No, it's okay. No, but yeah, that's how I do it. And then obviously, like, whatever we talk about here on the podcast, I take as recommendation every single time. Like, I know for sure you guys heard me like mention, oh, which anime is this, or which one should I be watching right now, and I'll write them down on the list. And yo, shout out to Cardiac for putting me onto Windbreaker, because I wasn't gonna watch that anime, and then one day I was like, fuck it, let me give Cardiac a chance. And so I watched Windbreaker, and that shit was awesome. So there was a dub right there. And then anything else that you guys mentioned, I kind of just was like, I keep that in the back of my mind for, if I feel like watching something else other than Hunter x Hunter, then I'll watch that.
This is nasty word.
It's my comfort show. I can't help it. I see it. I'm like, you gotta click it.
It matters who's writing it. So if there's a manga, I usually read it, and if I like it, and there's an adaptation for it, I'll watch it. Also, like voice acting, I love voice actors. So if they have a voice actor I really like, I feel like I already know the anime's gonna be good. So I have like a list of people I already know, like Craig, was it Craig Roger Craig, something like that. Just a bunch of voices that people you already hear from different type of anime, especially sub. Um, if like a famous or not a famous is like a recognizable Arthur writes anime, I'm gonna watch it because I already know half the other stuff is pretty good too. So like Pluto and then Monster W right there. And then the thing with if I see a clip of it and it looks interesting like on TikTok, I'm like, all right, cool, I'll watch it. It looks
my main
fun.
way.
Yeah. And then sometimes I'll just stumble upon it and just watch it. Sometimes on Netflix, I'm like, well, this looks interesting. And then sometimes what Ichiban said earlier, looking at the cover, if it looks cool, I'll watch it. So yeah.
We have artistic taste. I feel like right now Alex has the most reasonable filter where he doesn't just do it based off of little pictures. He does it based off of like who's actually involved, cast and crew, who's the writer. That's a pretty reasonable filter.
Much more analytical take on to which anime to
definitely.
watch.
Yeah, I like it.
But because I know,
yeah, but I'm an elitist. Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, this guy is a photographer. All right, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Look, my name has my name in it, and then your name has God in it. So who's really elitist here?
Right.
But Alex, I know there was something there was a question you asked at the beginning of all this.
All right,
that
guys.
I thought we were going to talk about at some point.
I'm gonna ask you 2 questions. The first question I gave you guys earlier: what is the worst anime you'll never watch ever? Like comes to mind, you'll never watch it. Give me your answers.
I got mine.
Okay.
If my wife was got turned into an elementary school student, I'm never ever watching that. That sounds like a terrible premise. It sounds disgusting, and I want that show to burn.
Horrible.
I hate it. I will never ever watch it.
Okay. And then River.
So for me, right, it's a show. I may have already seen the first episode.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I was gonna say that one. You're a fucking loser, and you did not just may have seen the first episode. This man saw the whole thing. He's a fucking weirdo.
So, Inukai-san's dog. I'm not watching it, bro.
Okay, I thought so.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm absolutely good.
Okay. And then Ichiban, what's yours?
I was gonna say that one. That's the one I was gonna say.
Haha, got him.
So Dylan, would you watch that?
No,
dude. It's just literally, isn't it just? It's just. Oh, I can't even explain it. Just
let me get to my second one.
Away.
Okay. Overall, what's the overall answer, guys, for everybody?
The overall answer?
Yeah.
Like per person?
Oh, just overall. What you watch?
Bleach. Yeah. Okay.
Stupid ass. Yeah. No, it's what was the anime again that you don't want to watch, River?
Inukai-san's dog.
Inukai-san's dog. All right, guys. I want you guys to get too close to the camera and look into it real quick.
Okay.
You too, Dylan. And then when I say the second question, I don't want you guys flinching or moving. All right?
Okay. Wait, can I just smile already?
You can smile. Spanish or English? If you move, you got to watch the anime you just said.
No way. Damn. Hey, look, I don't have a camera. I'm excluded.
No, you're not. You know you're moving, so you gotta watch it.
I'm not even moving. You have no proof.
Hey, River's cheating. He just froze.
Yeah, River's cheating. He's just edging.
All right, we're good. Never mind.
All right.
That's a good clip.
I was definitely gonna like flag him right then and there when we said, "All right, we're good." I was waiting for somebody to just break. I was gonna say Dylan's not even fucking blinking.
He's not, but his background is like moving though, right?
It is moving. River just looks like an idiot. He lost already.
You lost. So you gotta watch the anime
Yeah, River, you gotta watch the entire season again,
again.
and we're gonna tell Caleb.
All right, Dylan, you win.
All right, fucking break free, you fucks. I'm
It's not
done.
about winning.
Dylan
It's
really
not
locked
about
in.
winning.
Dylan
I'm
said,
not losing.
I'm locked in. All right. So we all have some off days. And we all have some days where we just want to turn off our phones, sit by the fireplace in our comfy little robes with a glass of wine, hitting that pose. What is your go-to comfort anime?
I'll go first.
What's something that no matter what mood you're in, that you're just like, okay, I'm going to watch this again for the 47th time?
See, that's where you lost me right there because when it comes to comfort stuff, I don't use anime for that. Anime is if I am
Whoa, hey, PG Dylan.
if I'm watching anime, I am watching anime. Like I'm sitting down to watch it. It's not just like on in the background.
So what are you using? X Hamster, P Hub. What's going on?
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, bro.
That's wild. Nah, bro. I fucking I just want, dude. For comfort shit, just watch stand-up comedy, bro. That's the best shit.
Stand up comedy.
Stand-up comedy, bro. That's just fucking. I love stand-up comedy, bro.
Why don't we have an anime for stand up comedians yet?
Low key.
Oh, that would cook.
It would be lame.
Who do I hit up about that? Netflix, hit me up, bro. I got an idea for you all.
Copyright Ichiban's idea.
This is
mine, bro.
But if the closest thing I'd say to a comfort show, right? The closest thing for me I'd say to a comfort show. So first thing comes to mind was Reincarnated as a Slime, right? But I also remember I had a real big issue with like right in the middle because I was just like very annoyed with how everybody was hating on Rimuru, and I was like, fuck this. And then I watched Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy, and Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy did not have that elements, and I really loved that show. And so I would say Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy is probably my comfort show at this point.
Okay. All right, not
It's
bad.
like a lighthearted, has less downtrodden moments than Rimuru, or than
not a bad
Slime.
Not a bad one. I like it. All right,
River. I was thinking, right? Honestly, it might be Naruto. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's
which one.
Just not the filler.
Which Naruto?
Either. It's the same fucking thing.
No, that's not. Pick one.
No, pick one, fucker.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same.
Shippuden or the OG?
Boruto.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Skip him.
So.
OG.
Yeah.
OG.
I think Ichiban is gone.
OG Naruto.
The turn his camera to flick.
Oh, you said OG Naruto? Okay, yeah, okay. Reasonable.
Berserk.
All right, bro.
Berserk for a comfort show is insane.
I just,
the guy listens
crazy.
to ASMR,
the comment got killed.
Noises to go to sleep.
Like my guy goes to sleep to the sounds of chaos.
Attack on Titan.
Attack. Oh my
Aaron
God.
screaming in the background.
Season 1 Attack on Titan.
He just replays the moment Aaron's mom gets eaten over and over. He's got that
all
10
Attack on Titan
clip.
deaths compilation.
All right, you need to find some help. You okay?
He has like a playlist. He listens to before he's like, "Can I play some white noise?"
Jiraiya's death for 10 hours on repeat.
This guy just has static playing on his TV when he goes to bed.
Jesus Christ, that's terrifying.
All right,
Remind me to come visit you.
Alex, what's your comfort show?
Delicious in the Dungeon. It's wonderful.
Ooh.
It's something I could just like put right here on the side and play a video game on the right side of the screen. Overall, just like, and then sometimes you don't really need to watch it. You could just hear it and it sounds delightful and it's like a good time. And the thing is, if I'm having a long day and it's been stressful, I don't want to watch anything too loud or like has a lot of flashing on the screen or fighting because it's like overwhelming a bit. If you had like it's the ADHD thing, it's sensitivity and all that. It's gonna come at you too fast, and you're like, I can't really concentrate. And this is giving me a headache. So that really calms me down, and it's an overall good show.
Yeah, when
Agreed.
I say comfort anime, it shouldn't be something that you have to pay attention to. It should just be something that you can have playing on the side. That if you miss like 5 to 10 minutes of, and you go back to it, you didn't miss anything. You just kind of can already catch up to what's going on. Delicious in Dungeon, I would say. In the beginning, it started off as something that you could just like throw on, but I feel like they're starting to really hit a more dark, very dark storyline. That as they go more now deeper into what they're trying to do for the sister. So
Little tangent on something you just said right there. I have one of the reasons that I don't watch anime like on the background is because I'm gonna say it like this. Attack on Titan scarred me in the sense that I now feel like I cannot miss a single moment of a show for fear of missing something that will mean something later on. Because so many times, once the final seasons of Attack on Titan was come out, people were like watching clips of like finding Eren like in the earlier seasons, but it was his future self that was in that scene
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and all these little symbols of like alluding to something later. And so like I cannot just like look away. Like if I'm watching anime, I'm just like watching all of it because I don't want to miss something.
man, my boy's stressed
And
out when he watches
I
anime.
blame that on Attack on Titan. Genuinely, I do. I blame it
Jesus.
on Attack on Titan.
I mean, that's kind of always how I am, Loki.
Doesn't want to miss a thing.
No, dude. I don't look at my phone. I don't do anything.
He'll be like
That's why,
I
like, when I
pause it. I
binge
pause it if I
anime,
look
when
at
I
my
say
phone.
I watched anime back to back, like, I mean, like, no interruptions. Like, just, like, next episode, like, just.
he breathed weird. That's a sign for something in the
That's
future.
what I'm saying. That was a new breathing technique.
Oh my god.
Shit, bro. Ichiban,
Alright,
what's
well,
your
you got-
comfort show, though, gang?
Well, if you would let me, talk instead of interrupting me, I would have fucking told you. But it's cool.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just playing. I just
That's
love,
tough.
I just love fucking chopping his ass.
That's so
English or
fucking
Spanish?
tough.
Okay.
Just fucking says it. Regardless, like I don't care what you're talking about. Gay. My comfort show is probably, or not probably, it is, and always
You know
will
what
be.
it is.
You know what it is. Say it. Say it. I said it earlier.
Inikai-san's dog.
Okay, all right. That's not what I was going to say. That's crazy. This guy.
I broke my froze for that.
This guy's an idiot. Oh my god! How did you know? Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is my comfort show.
That's your comfort show?
Yeah, it's my comfort show. I don't know why. I
Do
like
you watch
it.
the whole series all over again?
Dude, I literally watch it from beginning to end every single time. I
My
binge
favorite
watch
part is when they introduce Poof.
it.
You're
Why?
gay, for sure now.
It's funnier when Dylan says it, bro. Like, why is he on you like that?
This is crazy. It's crazy.
Meanwhile, he has a Killua poster in the box.
What the fuck? What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, what's that mean?
It means he
Because
also.
that would also, because Kilo's also a kid. Because that's not true.
Bro, get your hot take off about Hunter x Hunter. And then you have this will
All right,
fire
all right.
hot take.
Hot take. You guys want a hot take?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hot taco.
This is a pretty hot take. I'm not gonna lie. You guys are you're gonna burn yourselves. You ready?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shit, I forgot his name. Fuck off. No way I forgot his name.
He's okay.
Yeah, actually, Hisoka's like the coolest character to me.
I can't say that one.
That
I
is not
mean,
the hot
you
take
know,
you
I've
said to
heard
me the
worse.
last time I
That's
asked
not
about
that
it.
hot. I mean,
What was the one? What did I say? What did I say before?
I asked you said I said he's like a pedophile. You said something else. Fuck, you should've
PDF
wrote that shit
file,
down.
bro. PDF file, bro.
He just
cares about
PDF. How to convert your Microsoft into a PDF file?
Never mind.
I don't remember, but if
It was such a hot take.
Bro.
You told me at Asen, and I fucking wanted to strangle you.
please
What?
remind me so I could stand by it. Like I'm not gonna change it. I just don't remember.
God damn it, bro! Two ADHD guys, man. That's not the bad. That's a bad combination.
All right, but Hisoka is like a pretty cool character. I like.
I want you guys to build a team.
Oh my
I
god.
want you guys to build your own Straw Hat crew, your own anime team from these characters. You have a captain, swordsman, gunslinger, healer, and strategist. And the one you cannot see on the strategist is a Luch. So,
Okay.
who's your guys' captains?
I'll take Yami.
I could give two fucks.
Oh my goodness gracious.
No. We should say each like we should all say
Captain's obvious.
The full
That's so
team?
dumb.
the full team. Say your full team.
All right.
So just give us a minute to think. All right. So,
I already got mine.
Alex, can you go ahead then?
yeah, Alex, you can go ahead if you got it already.
All right. Yami, Zoro,
Bastard.
You
Alucard.
can pick the same.
No, you can't. No, last one gets the last.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
All right, fine. We won't do that, but fuck, it would have been funnier that way.
It would have been funnier that way.
As long as I don't get Sakura.
Hey,
All
we
right.
should just let River go last. We take everyone else except Sakura.
All right, everybody go fast. Yami, Zoro, Alucard, not Sakura, whatever her name is, the girl from Black Clover, and what's it called freaking shit, the dude with the ponytail on the bottom. I forgot his name.
Shikamaru.
Shikamaru, yeah.
All right. I'll go next. I will take Luffy.
Yeah, so
I will take.
Yeah, that's on me.
Who's the. Nah, wait.
He's
Nah.
thought about it.
Fuck it. Luffy, Zoro.
Nice.
Give
That's
me
what I'm doing.
give me the shorty from Black Lagoon.
Oh, yes.
I'll take Elizabeth, and I'll take Lelouch.
Wait, Alex, who'd you take for a gunslinger?
Alucard.
Okay, all right.
That's man. See, I feel like this is just such an obvious choice as to like. It's not fair. But that's okay.
All right, go for it, Dylan.
Yeah.
But it's like what it's essentially what everybody like. It's easy. It's Luffy and Zoro purely for synergy and because they're goated. Alucard because he's a badass. The fucking bitch from Bleach as the healer, I would say personally.
The bitch
as far
is
as
crazy.
I'm aware. Because I watched enough to know that she's a healer and shit like that. And then I would say Lelouch. Oh wow, that y'all didn't choose Lelouch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ishan, what you got?
All right, I'm gonna take Meliodas as captain.
You want to be
Okay.
different? That's what you are. Pick me, girl, bro. That's
No,
what you are.
because what? All right, I'm gonna say Meliodas because he's got demon powers and that's fucking cool.
Mhm.
Swordsman. That I can't remember his name. The guy with the white hair.
Gintoki.
Gintama.
Yeah. Gunslinger.
That's the show
I'm
he's
doing.
from.
Huh?
Gintama's the show he's from, if I'm correct.
Yes, Gintoki.
Yeah.
Gunslinger. I'm doing fucking Vash. I don't know why the fuck none of you guys picked Vash to Stampede. You guys are insane. First of all, this man's accuracy. He doesn't miss. I don't know if you knew that. He doesn't miss, literally, ever.
True.
Healer. I'm going for Sakura because I'd piss River
For
off, and
fuck's
then
sakes.
strategist. I'm doing. Did anyone say Light Yagami?
Nope.
I was thinking light, but he
I'm
doesn't
a-
really have any powers.
He has the Death Note. Are you insane?
Make a fair
He has
point.
a
I
definite-
was just going off vibes. I ain't even going.
Stupid ass.
Y'all tweaked. All of you tweaked. I'm going Light Yagami. You're dead. Everyone's dead. We win. I win. The the world is now
If
mine.
I'm trying to cook y'all though, give me Kenpachi, give me Zoro, Vash,
What are you gonna lock
Sakura,
in
and
for?
Light.
Hold on. What are you
Yeah.
gonna lock in for? You should have done that first. You lost already. You're
He
cooked.
did vibes.
No.
He went for. You should have been. You shouldn't have been focusing on the vibes. You should have been focusing on the dub.
I mean, Meliodas actually might have been the right pick too, though. But I
Man.
think Zoro is stronger
his
than
ass.
Toki, so it might.
You just got River. You just got devoured, bro. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, I do have to go soon. I will say that. I'll put that out
Gotta
there.
go soon. Wait, hold on.
We are in.
Wait. We did just get some breaking news. Okay, so according to Anime News and Facts, Studio Forchetti, Studio Forche, the French anime studio behind Arcane, would love to animate Vagabond. If you would adapt any manga into animation, what would you like to make with your team? Sharu, the co-founder, said that's a tough question. The first adaptation that comes to mind would be Vagabond by Takue Ino. It's a masterpiece with incredible depth and stunning artwork that would be fascinating to bring to life animation. Although Naikori Urasawa's words have already been seen multiple adaptations or works, seen multiple adaptations, they remain a significant source of inspiration for us. So, granted, right? I don't know if this means anything. Okay? This could mean a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of yapping. But as Alex pulls out the book of Vagabond, which I've been meaning to read, people have been talking about Vagabond getting an anime for who knows how long. Just as long as they've been talking about Sosa ain't that, Sosa ain't this, Sosa ain't shit. Just as long as they've been doing that. Right? They've been wanting to see Vagabond get an anime. I've wanted to see Vagabond get an anime. And your mom wanted to see Vagabond get an anime. It's peak for all we've seen. And, you know, I mean, I'm hoping it gets it. But it might just be a whole lot of yap. Hopefully they cook some up. I don't know.
You did not just fucking bring up Sosa.
Sosa ain't this, Sosa ain't that. No, you said Sosa. I didn't say Chief Keef, man.
Sosa.
I mean, are y'all going to talk about the Vagabond news? Like, damn.
Alex, Alex is a fan.
Yeah, I could give two fucks.
Look, we can talk about it, but you literally just closed the lid on it. It could be just a whole lot of nothing. This is just them commenting on something that they're excited to get their hands on, but do they actually have their hands on the ability to get it done? Mm-hmm. Otherwise, they're just teasing everybody. They're just saying some shit that, oh, you know, it'd be cool, blah, 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 and that's all it is. Can we count on this post to deliver what it's alluding to? I don't want to take the chance, especially not since if it's going to hype Alex up and then he's just like left there with his dick in his hand looking all sad. Like, what do you...
Okay, who has seen Arcane here?
I've seen Arcane.
That's really good.
Okay. Now,
It's
Alex,
really fucking good.
Do you think this animation studio could do a good job with Vagabond? That is a question.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah?
Arcane was... Yeah, it was on Netflix. It was really written well and drawn well. So yeah,
the animation. Go for it. Sorry, go for it.
This would hit. Like if they drew this, if they would draw this and have this like the way they have it like in the book, yeah, this would be gas.
Alex, can you do me a favor? Can you show me like just a page, just real quick? Does that copyright anything?
No.
Okay, but show me a page real quick.
Oh, it's gonna look gas.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, but ours crazy in Vagabond, bro.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Arcane is animated differently, and it still looks hot as fuck. It's fucking amazing. The way that they go about everything is phenomenal. I can't compare it to anything else that I've seen. It's definitely one of Netflix's top creations in terms of like animation. It is adult animation because they do like... Is it adult animation? Do they do like crazy shit in there? Right? Don't people like OD on some stuff? It's like some. What the hell is it called? It like turns people into monsters and like really fucks it up for everybody.
What's going on?
No, like the
Yes, I
drug
think
that everybody
Vagabond
does
did
in
shit, too.
Arcane.
Oh, I know you're talking about. It's like I think it's Cam or something like that.
Something.
It's
I don't
green,
know.
right? You think like it's green?
Uh,
I know you're talking about.
yeah, I don't know.
I
But
mean,
it
yeah,
really like
Vagabond got some crazy shit too. So I think
yeah.
from
So
what I've
they're
heard.
they're definitely and just the vibes overall. They do such a great job at like explaining each of the characters, like what their vibe is supposed to be. They don't sugarcoat anything. You're gonna get the full experience. So if you're excited, if Alex is excited for Vagabond to be taken over by the same people who created Arcane, like I'll be excited for it. I would give it a watch.
Yo, what you talking about? That's called Shimmer Cardiac.
Shimmer, that's what it is.
Drug.
Shimmer. There we go.
That's the drug that people get like
Oh,
addicted to. Think of like what heroin does to us. That's what Shimmer does to them.
I see. My only concern would be the art style.
The art style is different. It's not your typical anime art style. It does have like this. How do I explain it?
Because the comparison, I could see it fitting Vagabond, but I could also not see it fitting
I
Vagabond.
don't think they'll draw it the same. They'll still use the same like techniques and everything.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, Arcane's based off a video game, the League of Legends games. That's mostly like fantasy, steampunk, anything you think of like medieval, like all that. Think of all that. But I don't think they'll draw it like that. I think they'll draw it in like with the same like techniques and like drawings, like just overall a different type of like drawing, I guess.
Mhm.
But I overall think that it's gonna come out nice. It's gonna look like it, but drawn differently, though, in my opinion. I don't know how to explain it, but it's gonna be drawn differently, in my opinion.
No, it's not
I'm
their
confident.
distinct
Quality's
style,
good.
which is what they
Okay,
did.
okay,
for,
but let's not forget.
Okay.
This is just all hearsay.
Oh, yeah.
Just we're getting ahead of ourselves. Could they do a great job? Yes.
Yes.
Will they do a great job?
Will
Who
not.
knows? Who
Yeah, man, it
knows?
could be bad. It could be fine. But on that note, I do, unfortunately, think it is time for us to go, man.
One more thought though. Who made a Finland Saga? What studio is that?
With studio.
They would take this up. That would be a
Isn't
good
it-
studio to take too.
Was it not Madhouse? No.
Well, Mappa did season 2, but it was the same people from Wit Studio that did season 1. They just moved over to Mappa.
Oh shit.
Yeah, if they had the opportunity, I'd see them do it too. But they would do really well.
If you want to see us more, make us less sad, join the Discord, like the video. Let's get this pod to 10 likes. If you love us, get it to 10 likes. Subscribe because we try to hit 1K subs. Join the Patreon because we got all the content over there. Y'all don't even understand.
I hate
Spam
that
dream
this-
content. Let us in.
This spam drink got something to let us in.
Let
And
us
follow
in.
the Twitch, man. We still trying to hit
Man.
50 followers
Man.
over on Twitch, man. And comment anything. We love you guys.
River, God, you're such an ugly crier.
He's ugly in general.
Flow out. Peace, love, and happiness.